So how do you increase your productivity in a day when you have only, like say, 8 to 9 hours to work? Now there will be some planned activity and there will be some unplanned activity, and you need to find some time for yourself to do certain activities. And often that we have seen is we lose that time, we do not find that time to do those stuffs for us. And this is especially important for those who are working in schools or in organizations or in offices. They actually tend to not find time for themselves. So in this video, I'll show you how you can use time blocking in Google Calendar that will save a lot of your time and that will also help in increasing your productivity. Hi, this is Sonit from Techie Trickle. I'll go to my Gmail, and from my Gmail, I'll actually access my calendar. Now, the calendar can be accessed from the right hand side of the panel, and you can actually maximize this. So once you maximize this, let's say I am into this particular week, it's a Monday morning, and I have certain meetings that are already pre-planned. Okay, so maybe from 9 o'clock I would want to have a scrum call with my team. At 12 I would want a concept meeting done with my team, and also maybe at 3 o'clock I want a discussion with my new client. Now I have certain slots open here, and those who are wanting to book that time during this period can always go ahead and book that time, right? So what happens eventually is, as the day progresses, you would see that people are actually booking that time because they find these as available or free. Now you need to book certain time for yourself. You need to book certain time for your lunch. Maybe like say you want to have lunch at 1 o'clock, so you can put it as lunch time, right? And you can just put this as maybe from you can put it as green and save it, right? So you have fixed your lunch. Now you need to also have certain time for yourself that I was actually talking about. So for example, you want to book a slot during this period that you have, and you do not want others to disturb during that time. So all you just need to do is you click this particular section here, this window pops up, and here you would like to say something. Maybe it's an SEO, you want to do an on page SEO, right? So I'll put here on page SEO, okay, and that's for yourself, right? And there are certain things that you need to just take care here that will actually help people who would want to book that slot. They would not find this available. So what are those? So the first thing that you need to do is, beside the name that you see here, there is this color that is blue. You saw that I actually changed it to green, right? So you can also go ahead and change that to any other color that you would want. So I would preferably want that as red. So red would actually signify to the other person that you are busy and you do not want yourself to be disturbed, right? So this is the another attribute that has busy and free. So in case you do not want anyone to disturb during that time, you would want to have it set to busy. And with that comes the other attribute that is there. So here you would find 3 attributes that are there, that is default visibility, public and private. So I would always want this to be public, so that anybody who is wanting to book a time would also find this slot not available, whether it is through Zoom or through Google Meet or any other way in which they want to schedule that time. They would definitely find that time not available. And also with that, I would go to more options, and under more options you would want to put a description if you would want to. Otherwise you can leave that as blank. If this is a one-time activity in that day and you do not want it to repeat, so obviously it would be does not repeat. But if it's a daily activity or monthly or weekly activity that you would want to set for yourself, maybe it's a weekly activity that you do, a weekly status report you are generating for your client, or maybe a monthly report that you are generating, or maybe some other kind of activities. So definitely you can go ahead and customize it as you want. In case you are not knowing how to do it, please comment below and let me know that if you would want a separate video on that. as well. So apart from that, the other thing that I would do is I would uncheck the invite others here, okay, and I would go ahead and save this. So you can see from 10:30 to 11:30 the slot is actually booked, and you can go ahead and increase this or move this as and when you would want. So I can increase it like this, and you can see the time slot is increasing. So in case you liked my video, please make sure that you give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and do not forget to share this video with all your friends and colleagues, because I think this will really help them. So till the next time, bye bye.